So good morning to you guys, welcome along, Sunday ride out with RB. And as you may have noticed, it's raining. It is wet, as the pop bad would say, and you can probably tell by all the drips. I'm probably getting drips all over the camera as well, so I don't know what the feed's going to be like on this, but I'm going to try and pop out to Dunstable Downs. I've been told the weather out that side is a little bit better, a little bit sunnier, but it is absolutely chucking it the proverbial cats and dogs down in Milton Keynes, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest, because obviously Milton Keynes is the lowest point in the area where I'm going. It's right up in the clouds, so hopefully we can get some good riding in. And these tyres are so cold, arse end on this is skittering all over the place. I need to get some heat into these tyres. That is the only thing. We're running Michelin track tyres on the bike, and normally when these Michelins are warm they are super sticky, but they don't like the wet. They don't like the cold, they don't like the wet, and that's just my choice. Someone said to me the other day, said, have you tried Dunlops or Pirellis? And yeah, I've had a look at the Corsas. I do like the Corsas, but I've always had Michelins. I know the limits on a Michelin. Corsas would be so super sticky on this, so I'd just end up burning them out quicker than I'd do anything else. So I'm currently on my old Michelin tyres, due for about the next, well, I'd say about the next month or so, month and a half, once I've had my full use out of the whole width of that back tyre and front tyre. And the front on this is pretty new. The back one is getting a bit worn, getting a bit rubbered on the edges. You can see where the old rubber's starting to push to the sides. Too much of this knee down palaver. But I've got a set of 2 CTs for this, and I was chatting with one of the bikers. I said to him, I said, I normally run the Pilot RS or the Pilot 4s. I do like my Michelin Pilots. And he went, no, get the 2 CTs. Why is that? 2 compound, hard in the middle, super soft on the edges, better road holding, better longevity of the tyre, and you can get the bike over further. Oh, okay. So got a set of 2 CTs to go onto this, but obviously I want to get as much life out of that back wheel as I can. And if anybody's up, they want a set of Michelin Pilots just to use for track, just inbox me and you can have the damn things, take them away. So as I said, we're going back up the Downs this morning, and going to meet up with a couple of bikers, meet up with Shelley, meet up with Stefan, and hopefully Kirsty might be up there as well. So have a little ride out with them. Now when I obviously messaged Shelley this morning, I said it's hammering down in Milton Keynes, do you still want to ride? Oh, it's alright in Hemel Hempstead. Oh, it's lovely and sunny. And I'm like, it's absolutely hammering it down in Milton Keynes. Said, oh, sod it, I'll risk it. I'll meet you there at around about 9:30, 10:15, which is where I am off to now. And looking at the sky up there, it don't look too bad. It looks nice and sunny actually. Looking in my rear views, it's black behind me, so Milton Keynes, you can keep the rain. Luckily we live on the outskirts, just up the hill, but as you can tell from a bit of water on the screen, that was hammering down when I left the house. Thank God for having a set of levers on. The roads are just starting to dry out as well, so obviously still taking it a little bit easy. Just taking my time, but not too much time. A couple of people I need to catch up with. I haven't seen them for quite a while on the tube. Got to catch up with my mate biker Steve, see how he's doing. Reevy's doing well. He's getting quite good on those wheelies. Reevy, you're doing well, buddy. And did chat with Carlos and Emma last week. And there was a certain thing on Carlos's page, I might have gone on about this before, And obviously I did mention the BLM movement, Black Lives Matters, and I did say on the last couple of vlogs I wasn't going to get into it, but after what Carlos said, and he made some very, very good points. Made some good points. He'd probably like a couple of pints as well. He made some very, very good points, and I did say to him, I said, it's not the fact that Black Lives Matter, it wasn't the fact that cop killed black man, it was the fact that nasty man, who shouldn't have been in the police force in the first place, went a bit Looney Tunes and killed a civilian. Now, whatever that civilian has done in his previous life didn't denote the fact that that police officer did what he did. And at the end of the day, it's not Black Lives Matter, it's all lives matter. So it doesn't matter whether you're yellow, light brown, pink, stripy, whatever colour you are. It don't make the slightest iota, guys. We all bleed the same. We all bleed red. And I did actually say on Carlos's post, what is up with people? All this rioting, this violence, this mindless, just wanton destruction of everything. Why can't people just embrace, hug, be nice to each other? You know, I don't lose my rag very often. Occasional wing mirror off, but that is when, you know, obviously that's in danger in my life, but I tend to just, chap, do you mind, or young lady, do you mind sort of keeping an eye on your mirrors, please? You know, I'm on a bike, you're in a car, just be a bit more careful, be considerate, you know. And I said to him, I said, at the end of the day, let's just have hugs, spread the love, people, you know. We had the 60s with flower power, everybody spread the love, and now it just seems to, every decade we move on, it just seems to get more violent and violent and violent. Knife crime and gun crime and people just killing people. We're all humans, people, you know, just calm the hell down and give each other a hug. Be a bit more apologetic, be a bit more respectful of your elders. And he came back to me and he actually said, you're right, we all do bleed the same. And if you actually strip a person of their skin, just down to the skeleton, can you tell by looking at someone's skeleton whether they're black, they're Asian, they're Chinese? You know, obviously you can tell the difference between male and female because the pelvis on it, but could you tell if they were gay, if they were straight, if they were bi? You can't. A skeleton is a skeleton. So we're all the same underneath, guys. It's just people's interpretations and I suppose standards. And it was nice to see that I had a birthday card, Father's Day card today, and did send me Dad the little message on his phone, because obviously both my stepdad and my real dad live in different places. So I've sent them both a message this morning. Happy Father's Day. And I got one from my doggy. And it was like, Happy Father's Day to my daddy for taking me for walks and helping me when I have poops. Thanks very much. And I was like, where the hell did you get this card? And she went, oh, I had it made for you. Thanks, love. So, thank you, Mrs. Red Bomb. So, just out for a nice little jaunt in the countryside. Ooh, slippy. That back tyre did not like that patch there. Thank God I'm gripping with both knees. As I said, get a little bit of wet road and this back end just skitters everywhere, but I'm used to trail biking, so I always prepare for it. Take the damper off a little bit, just to lighten this front end up. nice just to come out and get a little bit of ride footage and see some of the bikes that Eclipse Motorcycles have sold, both of them in front of us. So the ZSXF in front of me and the ZSB just up the front. Both the customers absolutely love the bikes, and obviously we like to get out, and although we're on the big bikes, they're on the 125s. Old RB sat back here at 35 mile an hour, and I'm quite happy doing that. It's nice to have a little bit of fun, just to be out on the bike. Warmer day would have been better with some drier roads, but we're still having fun. What is it about cyclists have to wear lycra? That's one thing that always surprised me. Answers in the comments below, please. Why do cyclists wear lycra? Surely, obviously they're not going to travel as fast as what we are. If we was to go around in lycra, you come off a bike in lycra, especially on the motorcycle, you could have no skin left and no gloves. Why do cyclists not have gloves? I know they have their, what they call their pudding basin on their head, all the protection that's going to give you, but yeah, okay, you're not going to crack your head, but you're going to remove your skin. I'm going to wear lycra. And it just tickles me how a cyclist can wear lycra. It's just one of those things that I've always wondered. Why do they do it? Is it for the aerodynamics? Is it because it makes their bits look big? I certainly, Christ almighty, if I was to wear lycra, it'd look... Oh, she's stalled. Go on, girl. She's alright. Nice and steady. Bless her. If I was to look, put some lycra on, it'd look like a chipolata sausage stuffed into the skin of a cocktail sausage. It would be a pretty sight. Take that out of your mind now, guys. You know, put that thought to the back of your memory. Me in skin tight lycra. So just been up to the Ashridge Monument with the guys' quick coffee stop. And now making our way back. Going to go back via Dagnall, and I'm going to peel off, head back through Leighton Buzzard. They're going to carry on with the ride, because obviously time for me to get back to Mrs. Bomb at home. So Steph's still at the front, Kirsty's second up, Shelley behind me on a ZSX-F, and me, Tay, and then Charlie. taking in the view. So nice little ride out this morning. The sun's out now. It was absolutely horrible this morning. Roads are drying up quite nicely. But it's nice just to get out with the guys, have a little chat about bikes, and obviously chat about different bits and pieces, and chat about music. And Shelley's like, I've never heard of Within Temptation, so she's going to go and check them out. She's a huge Rammstein fan like me. And she also likes a bit of Slipknot as well, which I happen to be into a bit of that as well. And obviously a bit of Paramore. I do like my rock tunes. They're just making our way back through the villages, in the twisties, and just enjoying a bit of fun out with the guys. So, the guys have gone back their own way. I should be heading back down now through Dagnall. I'm going to get in the bypass again. Because last time the camera cut out just as I got some good knee down bits. Got home. Where's all my knee down gone? And the battery had run out and I lost the footage, so. Getting a run to home now. So nice morning out. Thanks very much, Stefan, Shirley, Kirsty. Look forward to doing that again. So itching to get some ride music up in my headset, and I know if I do, YouTube's going to pick up what's coming through my headset and go, yeah, copyright injunction, music, you can't use it. Stuff you, YouTube. We hate you. YouTube is getting so difficult these days. You can't do this, you can't do that. Well, don't watch my channel then, go away. It's set not for kids. I don't swear that often, but screw you, YouTube. And talking of screw you, YouTube, a couple of friends of mine, Tins on tour. Just because he had a bit of music in the background, just to obviously break up the silence while he was talking, they monetised it and took his video down and blanked all his video off. I was like, what the hell are you doing? So he's had to re-edit the video, re-upload it. Another load of bleeding hours spent messing around trying to edit videos, just because the fact that someone's oh, you can't use our music on your. If you're playing music, you're promoting that person to everybody else. It's called self-promotion, people. And yet you want to jump in, oh, copyright, copyright, copyright. It's like, what the hell is up with people? So, I won't be using any music. Unless, of course, there was something I really didn't want to put up. Then I'd use an Ed Sheeran song, that would ban anything. Or even worse, put Lewis Capaldi up. I was listening to that song the other day, I was like, what the hell is this crap? It's Lewis Capaldi. His first one was good, what's all this rubbish? What's his new one? Oh, it's his last one. His dad's, I think it's his uncle though, he was good as Doctor Who. I can't stand the modern day chart music, it's awful. I was chatting to one of the guys in the garage the other day, what type of music's this? It's grime. Isn't grime what you find under a toilet seat or around a toilet bowl? No, no. It's like an urban type of music, it's called grime. I was like, okay. Not my cup of tea. Give me a decent bit of rock any day, bit of Led Zeppelin. Bit of Foo Fighters, some Rammstein, bit of Within Temptation. God. I suppose it's like being waterboarded, isn't it? You strap someone to a chair and play them 2 hours of Lewis Capaldi and Ed Sheeran. You'd be pulling your hair out. Or the other one I didn't like as well, Baby Shark. What the hell is Baby Shark? It's one of those songs that you'd hear in the dentist. It's as bad as drill pain, isn't it? The sound of a drill going in your teeth. Play someone Baby Shark. Oh, that is low. I love warm tyres almost as much as I love warm bagels. I'm being such a good boy today. I haven't had to blur the clocks once. Not finished on the dual carriageway yet though. Alright, I lied. I am going to blur the clocks. Thank you very much, that'll do for me. Alright, I lied about blurring the clocks, just had to have one quick one. And thanks to Stefan, Kirsty, Shirley for a nice ride out this morning. RB's little video log. Back at the garage this week, more videos to come out. So then guys, be well, ride safe, and it's a goodbye from me.